Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, classmates. I am Miguel Magno, a BA Psychology. Vision is our most trusted sense and influences many of our thoughts and behaviors. In fact, vision is so important that we often don't believe things until we see them with our own eyes. But it turns out that our visual experiences are far less reliable than we actually think. It's relatively easy to distort your perceptual experience, and these distortions become very at visual illusion. Uh, Visual illusions occur when there is a mismatch between your perceptual experience and the true state of the world. The movie now the movie Now You See Me starts with four cards that have a special meaning that when all put together they create what's known as the eye. The four magicians call themselves the four horsemen, and which they are given instructions from an unknown source, and they perform a heist at their first big show. This obviously grabs the attention of the FBI, and now they are having to perform their magic while staying one step in front of the authorities. In the movie Now You See Me, they repeatedly say the closer you look, the less you see. This is because in magic, there is always a distraction. You are focusing on the actual action is happening somewhere else. Magic is defined as the art of producing illusions as entertainment by the use of sleight of hand, deceptive devices, and etc. They put a lot of planning into all of their acts in order to achieve the desired perception of their audience. Vision is the main sense that is manipulated. This movie is all about illusions to achieve magic. These points include illusions, magic, perception, deceptive and devices, and vision. Furthermore, magic works not because magicians have got real supernatural natural powers, but instead they hijack our brain and manipulate and exploit a lot of our blind spots and limitations to create their illusions. For example, they will hijack your attentional system to manipulate what you see, and most importantly, what you miss. But the key to magic is that magic really only works if you're not aware of these limitations. Think of a situation where a magician picks up a coin, blows on it, and suddenly it disappears. What happens inside your brain when you're experiencing something that you know to be impossible? Many magic tricks rely on optical illusions. The interesting thing in my eyes, though, is that this raises much larger questions about our visual perception and attention and what we see as reality. The praise, now you see me, now you see it, now you, the praise, now you see it, now you don't, means that distraction is often not what makes the best magic tricks possible. It is rather the fact that we don't understand how we see the world, because the reality is the only area we really see in full detail and color is a bit larger than your thumbnail at arm's length, and everything else is kind of blurred and gray. Your eyes move around constantly and take snapshots of the world around you. Your brain then stitches these snapshots together, enriches it with lots of information you learn before and presents something to you that we call reality. The fact that you actually don't see everything in full color in detail is unobservable to us. We are blind to our own blindness. This is part of a phenomenon that cognitive scientists call the grand illusion. Often, when you see clouds drifting in the sky, does your mind conjure a bunny or a human face out of it? Also, do you find random patterns on your meal staring back at you? It If you have said yes to all the above questions, don't worry. There is nothing wrong with you. There's a name for this phenomenon, and many people experience it. It's called pareidolia, which means the phenomenon of seeing faces in the everyday objects. The word pareidolia is derived from the Greek words para, meaning something faulty, and iodolon, meaning image, form, or shape. It is used to describe the tendency to see random images in objects or patterns that are unrelated. Now, look at this set of pictures. Number 1. What can you see from the picture? Here's the so-called face on Mars as originally captured in a 1976 image from the Viking 1 orbiter. Number 2. Erwan Mirabeau shot this rock formation in Ebihens, France. It's reminiscent of a green-haired man known in the area as an Apache. Number 3. Pareidolia of Dog on Closet Door by Chad Johns. Number 4. A bush that looks like a grumpy person staring out of their window. Number 5. These strips of bacon that look like the evil clown in a horror movie. It's common for people to see non-existent features because human brains are uniquely wired to recognize faces, so that even when there's only a slight suggestion of facial features, the brain automatically interprets it as a face. And that's all. Thank you.